Hi, so we're going to have a look at another worked example for our special angles. Worked example 2 for special angles. Okay, so we could have a question that obviously says we need to do this without using a calculator. So it would read, show that sine squared of 45 degrees, okay, plus cos squared of 45 degrees equals 1. All right, so we want to prove this, okay, without using a calculator. So here again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw my little triangle in here. Okay, right, remember this was 1, this was 1, this was root 2 by theorem of Pythagoras, and we said this was 45 and this was 45 as well. Okay, we're armed now and ready to do this thing. Okay, so let's start off by looking at sine 45. So obviously we want to prove this is the left hand side, okay, and this is the right hand side. We obviously want to prove that the left hand side equals 1. So we'll start by dealing with the left hand side, and we'll say the left hand side is sine squared of 45. So sine squared of 45, okay, just remember that's the same thing as saying sine of 45. All right, we're going to use nice big brackets here, is equal to cos of 45, all right, squared. And if we go in with our SOHCAHTOA, all right, sine would be opposite of hypotenuse. Now obviously it doesn't matter which angle you choose, they both are going to be the same. So if we take this as being our angle, reference angle, this would be your opposite, right, and then this would be your adjacent here, right here, and then your hypotenuse would be the root 2, sorry. Okay, so if we get in here and we substitute in, we see that sine of 45, so obviously that's going to be a fraction. Sine of 45 would be 1 over root 2, okay, your hypotenuse is root 2, we're going to square that, and we're going to do cos 45 as well. So cos, remember, was adjacent of hypotenuse, so the adjacent there would be 1, the hypotenuse would still be root 2. Okay, so if we do the maths there, we see that if we square the top, we get 1, and if we square the bottom, we get 2. Here again, we get the same thing, we get 1 over 2, and if we add a half and a half, we get 1. Alright, so that's equal then to your right hand side, and that's done.